If you'd like to know one of the most profound perspectives that I adopted to help me realize my wildest dream, keep watching. By the way, I'm Michael Ravenwood, and my great passion is to help other people realize their wildest dreams. And the reason I can say that I know the path is because I dreamed one day that I would throw real lightning bolts. And now I do. But that's a story for another time. I'm here to share one of the most profound perspectives that helped me get there. It's actually a really simple one. What if difficulty were only in the mind? When I adopted this perspective, I had to watch every time I said, oh, this is going to be hard, or oh, that's really difficult, because that's really only in our heads, right? Now, to make the distinction and keep things real, things require effort to do, for sure, and they can even be physically painful, regardless of where you're at in your head. However, how much effort they actually take, or even how physically painful they are, depends on how you're thinking about them. One of the reasons for this is that your brain actually creates different kinds of neurotransmitters when you're thinking different kinds of thoughts. You can actually do a really simple experiment to figure this out. Try thinking, oh, this is going to be really hard, this is going to be super hard, and then do a bunch of push-ups. See how it feels. Then the next day, take a little while before you do those push-ups and think, it's going to be easy. It's going to be super easy. It's going to be no problem. And then do those same number of push-ups. That's because you're leveraging the connection between the immaterial or intangible place where your mind lives and the very sort of physical, tangible place that your brain lives. The original scientific studies that were done on this effect were done in the field called psychoneuroimmunology, so far as I'm aware. Now that's a big fancy term, but basically psycho means of the mind, neuro means of the neurons or the neurological connections, and immunology refers to our immune systems and the study of our immune systems. It was demonstrated very clearly that stress has a profound effect on our wellness. If you do things like doom scroll on your phone or sit around and think about all the people and things that you really don't like in your life, you're going to release certain kind of chemicals like the hormone cortisol. It's known as a stress hormone, and it reduces your immune system. Now I'll get into some of the ways that you can use that effect and improve your immune system and other things in other videos, but this is more about just how you're going to make your entire life a little bit easier by thinking of everything as easier. Words have power. What you say to yourself, you're actually programming into your brain. So try every time you are thinking to yourself or saying to yourself or a friend, yeah, that's difficult, or yeah, that's going to be hard. Try thinking to yourself, it's really up to me whether it's difficult or hard. It might require effort. It might be physically painful a little bit, but to be difficult, we have to think of things that way. This effect accounts for why you can put two people in the very same circumstance, and one of them will be perfectly happy while the other will be utterly miserable. And we get to ask ourselves, do I want to be the one or the other of those people? So if this idea seems a little bit far out to you, but you recognize that if it were true, it would make a profound difference on your life, just try it out. Commit for 1 month to not saying, it's going to be hard, or, oh, that's really difficult. Commit to just correcting yourself when you say something like that, and just saying like, oh yeah, that could be difficult, or it could be easy. It could be totally easy. And just see if, after that span of time you committed to, things don't just seem a little bit more graceful in your life. I can tell you that this one mental hack really helped me get through quite a few different circumstances in which at first I was like, I think this is going to be really difficult. And then I just simply told myself, no, that's in my head. Like, this could be totally fine. It might require effort, but I'm going to make it happen. It totally transformed my life. So if anything I said resonated with you, click the follow button and I'll see you in the next video.